I wanted to say thanks to these guys on defense. First of all, we haven't had much time together. It's hard when you're installing a new system and you guys you're expecting them to buy in, and they did a tremendous job with that. I'm thankful for their trust, and I know that that was something that needed to be earned. And so we had a lot of good guys that balled out defensively, and that had to play different positions. Some that were new, some that were they had never played before in a new system. So they're very selfless. I was very proud of just how hard they played. I think the one play I could and it replays in my mind over and over and over, and it's pretty much kind of the epitome of these guys this year on defense was our last playoff game against Houston St. Thomas, and they tried to fake a punt, and the play was like, and when you're watching it seemed like it was like 2 or 3 minutes long. It's like, oh my gosh, they're ever going to tackle this guy? And the quarterback kept running around, and we had guys, getting peeled back on and just hopping back up. But you watched the play, and everybody was just determined to do their job. It was the most important thing, the passion that they had, and the amount of just, they were just motivated to do right for their brother, to honor the teammate next to them with their effort. And, that's special to see and special to have as a group. And so I was thankful, even though things didn't turn out the way that we wanted to. At the end of that game, there was a lot of things that I was proud of these guys for, and that being one of them. So getting to the point, Defensive Player of the Year, there's a lot to choose from. But this guy was, our defense was pretty much focused around him. And here's the cool thing about this kid. Yes, I'll read the nominees as well. The cool thing about this kid, lost my train of thought, excuse me. He's so fun to be around. And there was never a day I think I was ever around this guy when his glass wasn't half full, literally. And that's what, when you say his name, or whenever I hear his name, when I see him, that's the thing I think about most. He's a tremendous football player, don't get me wrong, probably one of the best I've coached, but at the same time, he's just even more of a joy to be around. The type of young man that he is just something that I'm even more proud of than his athletic ability. So he's just a great teammate, and I think that's the biggest compliment you can give a guy, is just what a great teammate he is. So let me read the nominees for Defensive Player of the Year, and then say who got it. Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, a round of applause. Caleb Williams. Aiden Howard. Logan Monroe. The duo Justin Bell and Austin Bell. Dylan Monsieur. Court Dole. Those are your nominees for the 2019 Bishop Lynch Defensive Football Player of the Year, and that award is going to none other than Logan Monroe. Another quick thing, this kid, you wouldn't know it, but he played hurt pretty much the whole year. And he wasn't the only one, but that's just the type of guy he is. He's having surgery here in a few weeks, 2 weeks. So he did anything that we asked him to. He was the epitome of what it means to be a Friar, and I'm thankful that he'll be back again next year too. So.